Mr. Chairman, I do support the changes that are included within the substitute, and I thank you and Senator Merkley and your respective staffs for working with us to address some of the concerns. I think it has been a good process. The primary concern when this bill was initiated would have really taken an unprecedented step in putting the federal government, in this case the Department of Interior, in charge of determining whether these 4 dams on the Klamath should be removed and then what entity is responsible for removing them. But what we do with this joint substitute is ensure that the states of California and Oregon are empowered to decide, and they work with DOI on this, but it truly does have that state involvement. In addition, another improvement that is contained is the transparency and the accountability with respect to the government action under the Klamath Agreement. It requires a series of reports to Congress, which I think is good, and then making the process and the development of performance measures to gauge the extent to which the promises that were made are actually being achieved. So you've got transparency, you've got accountability, you have the state's involvement, not just the Department of Interior. And so, again, I think we've made some good progress. And I appreciate the efforts, again, that have been made to really address some decades-long problems that have faced the region, and the collaborative effort that has gone into finding a solution. I will say, though, that there are still significant concerns that many have. I join them. One is the issue of the dam removal, particularly where the federal government is a sole decision maker. I think this is a concern to me. We know it's a concern for folks in the House. But by giving the states a say in this matter, I think it does attempt to ameliorate that, but that still is outstanding. There is another issue, and that's the estimated $500 million in needed funds over the next 10 years that are called for in this agreement. You know, as an appropriator, we're always looking around for extra money that's under the rocks or laying around, but finding an extra $50 million a year lying around is going to be hard to find. So I've committed to working with interested parties on this. We've committed to working on both sides of the Capitol, and we will continue to do that.